Hello and welcome to this short video describing how to start working with ProStructures. Let's start with launching the software. And as you start up, you will be presented with this screen. So if you're familiar with MicroStation, you will feel at home. If you're not, I'm going to guide you through it. First of all, let's create a new project here in this drop-down list. You have to select New and then give it a name. You can give it a description. Okay, so that created a folder structure for us. In projects, it created a new folder called project and a DGN folder, among others, with it. So to create a new file in that project, you have to use this new file tool. So here you'll find you have to give it a file name. I'm going to call it structural model. And I'm going to choose the right seed. So here you can see we have a seed file, which is like a template file for our designs, which is based on US Canada seeds Imperial 3D EGN. So if you want to use Imperial units and USA localization, that's fine. But in this example, I would like to use a Great Britain localization. So what I have to do is I have to go to Browse and go up and do up once more. And you will see I'm in localized folder, and here in localized folder I have Great Britain localization, and in that folder I have seeds folder, and here I have my metric 3D design seed. So this is the one I'm going to use. So you can see now it's changed. My structural model name is fine, so now I can use save. This is my initial empty design. I'm going to open it right now. When we want to open the file, first time it will ask us for the right license, and it is very important to choose the right one, the one that you purchase. Here we have three options: ProStructures, which uses both ProSteel and ProConcrete, and each individual one if you want to. And this is a ProConcrete video, so I'm going to choose ProConcrete here. And now if you don't want to see this dialog box again, this is where you can click Don't Show Me This dialog box at Next Start, and it will not come up next time you open the file, but you will still be able to access it if you need it. ProConcrete is based on MicroStation platform. So again, if you know MicroStation, it will be very familiar with some additional features and functionality that allow you to work with structures. Here on the left you have all your tasks, and you can see that it is very, very similar to what it is in MicroStation. And additionally, we have 4 new tasks groups: ProStructures, ProSteel, ProConcrete, and 2D rebar. That's basically how ProStructures look like. So right now, you remember I've started my new file with a Great Britain localization. So to work on the Great Britain localization, I have to go to ProStructures tasks, and the first icon here is the one to change localization. So I'm going to do that. You can see I have few choices: USA, Canada, New Zealand, Great Britain, and Australia, and those are created out of the box, and you can create your own one if you need to. This is a set of configuration based on each country's specific requirements. And you can create your own configurations based on your organization or your country and add it here if you want to. I'm just going to change to Great Britain right now. Okay, so that's fine. Now, if we change localization, ProStructures will need to be restarted, and this is what this prompt says right now. You need to restart ProStructures to switch to the newly selected localization. So now let's restart real quick. Okay, so we have the right localization. Now what we need to do is, to use with ProConcrete, we need to set up a rebar code properly. To do that, go to ProConcrete tasks and Q1, which is rebar concrete codes. And here in rebar codes, you can find the one that you need and want to use. I'm going to use a British standard 8666-2000. So to use it, I have to right-click on it and set it as current. And that's it. Right now I'm using that rebar code. To make our lives easier, we can go to our seed file, the template that we based our design on, and set that rebar code there as current. I'm going to do that just now. So I'm going to open the file, go up to my workspace folder, go to ProStructures, localized, Great Britain, seeds, and here's a metric seed file, and I'm just going to open it. And here, again, I will go to my rebar codes, and I'm going to change to the right code that I want to use, which is this one in this example, set as current. Okay, so now every time I will create a new design based on this metric 3D seed, it will automatically start using British standard rebar code. So that is how we can set up ProConcrete to start using it and model our structure.